Hello, and welcome to the pre-recorded virtual public meeting with an in-person open house option for the Nolana Avenue widening project. My name is Velma Garcia, and I am part of the consultant team working on this project. On behalf of the City of McAllen and the Texas Department of Transportation's Pharr District, I would like to welcome and thank you for participating in this virtual presentation that was shared with the public on Wednesday, December 17, 2025. This is a pre-recorded presentation. Please note that you may pause this presentation at any point to allow more time to view the slides. You may also pause the presentation and navigate forward or backward as needed. The virtual public meeting includes an in-person option for individuals who would like to participate in person instead of online. The in-person option will be held on Thursday, December 18, 2025, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the McAllen Public Library, Meeting Rooms A and B, 4001 North 23rd Street, McAllen, Texas, 78504. We're also interested in your comments on the project. Instructions for how to submit your comments and contact information for questions and comments are noted at the end of this pre-recorded presentation. For too long, drivers have been inundated with safety campaigns that focus almost exclusively on the negative aspects of unsafe driving, from punitive measures to tragic consequences. Unfortunately, drivers see so many of these types of campaigns that they no longer cut through the clutter, limiting the impact of the messaging. It's time to change how we communicate with Texas drivers. Drive Like a Texan is all about communicating a positive message. This campaign exemplifies the pride, camaraderie, and responsibility of being a Texan. It doesn't matter how long you've lived here or where you're from. All that really matters is that you embrace those values that represent the best of Texas: kindness, courtesy, respect, by reminding every Texan to practice those values every day, especially when they're behind the wheel. We can make Texas roads safer for everyone. In this presentation, we will discuss the purpose of the public meeting, the project limits, the need and purpose for the project, the description of the project, environmental studies being conducted, the anticipated project schedule, and how to provide comments. Contact information will also be provided should you have questions or comments or need additional information on the project. The purpose of this virtual public meeting with an in-person open house option is to encourage and maintain effective communication with the public and provide project-specific information as it relates to the Nolana Avenue project in Hidalgo County, Texas. This presentation will provide information about the proposed design for Nolana Avenue. At this meeting, the City of McAllen and TxDOT would like you to join the project process by participating in this meeting, learn about the project area and its needs, understand the proposed design for this project, engage by providing input on the design, and comment on the information provided at this meeting. Your input and comments are an important part of this process, and we encourage you to provide comments on the project. As I mentioned earlier, your continued participation throughout the planning and development of the project is very important. You are encouraged to talk to your neighbors and refer them to the City of McAllen or TxDOT so they can also make comments and be included in this process. The proposed project is located on Nolana Avenue and extends from FM 2220 Ware Road to FM 1926 23rd Street. The project is approximately 1 mile long and located in the City of McAllen, Hidalgo County, Texas. From FM 2220 Ware Road to FM 1926 23rd Street, the City of McAllen and TxDOT propose to add one travel lane in each direction, a center raised median, a sidewalk on the south side of the roadway, and a shared use path for pedestrians and bicyclists on the north side. The map shown on the screen shows the project limits of the proposed project as a solid red line. Nolana Avenue is in need of safe and efficient traffic management. This map shows higher density of crashes in red and lower densities of crashes in blue. The high crash areas are mostly at the signalized intersections as depicted by the red clusters. The map also shows smaller clusters in between the signalized intersections. These clusters are significantly higher than other similar corridors in McAllen. A breakdown of the severity of crashes through this area shows that there have been 0 fatalities since 2015, and only about 3% of the crashes resulted in suspected serious injury. Of all the crashes reported since 2015, only about 15% of the crashes resulted in no injuries. The number of crashes per year through this area remained steady at 46 to 49 between 2019 and 2021. They have been rising each of the past 3 years and are expected to continue to increase as the traffic increases. Nolana Avenue has been identified as a high injury corridor in the City of McAllen's Vision Zero action plan. This map identifies this section of Nolana Avenue as a high injury area for vehicles. This chart shows that the current existing roadway is congested and is projected to get worse with an anticipated 56% increase in traffic volumes from 2028 to 2058. The purpose of this project is to enhance safety and mobility, reduce congestion and delays, improve the quality of traffic flow, and improve bicycle and pedestrian accommodations. The City of McAllen is in the process of designing the proposed improvements to Nolana Avenue. There are several steps in developing this project before construction begins. The project engineers have collected and analyzed existing and future traffic data and developed the preliminary design schematics, which are available for viewing on the public meeting webpage. We are collecting feedback from the community and will use that feedback in conjunction with additional technical evaluations to refine the design. The project will be evaluated for environmental impacts and compliance and receive environmental clearance. The engineers will then develop final plans to be used for construction bidding, and the City of McAllen will tentatively receive bids for construction in early 2027. We anticipate construction to be completed within 18 months. The tentative date to receive bids is in early 2027 and is subject to change. Under this project, raised concrete medians are proposed to be constructed between Ware Road and 23rd Street. Constructing raised medians is an effective and proven way to improve safety and mobility. Median openings will be provided at the signalized intersections and other locations as recommended by the ongoing traffic studies. So how do medians help improve safety? Medians reduce turning conflict points. Two examples of an intersection configuration are shown on the screen. The one on the left is the existing two-way left turn lane configuration on Nolana Avenue. The one on the right is the raised median configuration proposed for Nolana Avenue. Comparing the one shown on the left to the right shows that constructing raised medians will reduce the number of turning conflict points from 11 with the existing two-way left turn lanes to just 2 by implementing the proposed raised median. Cars turning left across traffic are at risk of collisions with through traffic in both directions. Medians also reduce crashes caused by head-on traffic and crossing traffic. The median creates a barrier for opposing directions of traffic and allows for a safer way to manage traffic movements. The following videos show the safety concerns on the existing two-way left turn lane by showing the examples of near-miss crashes on a street similar to Nolana Avenue. This video shows an example of a left turn on a typical urban roadway with a flush median. Note the red car tries to make a U-turn into oncoming traffic, nearly missing a collision. If there had been a raised median in place, the red car would have traveled to a designated U-turn area before attempting to turn. This video shows an example of a potential head-on collision on the same typical urban roadway. Note the black truck is making a left turn off of the urban roadway into the adjacent development just as the school bus is turning left onto the urban roadway, nearly missing a head-on collision. If there had been a raised median in place, there would have been a barrier preventing the truck from going straight across the roadway. This video is another example of a potential collision on the same urban roadway. The white van is making a left turn off of the urban roadway to enter the Valero driveway as the red car is turning right onto the urban roadway, nearly missing a head-on or turning angle collision. If there had been a raised median in place, there would have been a barrier preventing the van from crossing in front of the oncoming traffic. The existing conditions along Nolana Avenue consists of a 4-lane urban facility with a flush median. The roadway section shown in the slide extends from FM 2220 Ware Road to FM 1926 23rd Street and consists of 4 12-foot wide travel lanes in each direction, separated by a continuous 14-foot wide center two-way left turn lane and sidewalks within an existing right-of-way width of 120 feet. The proposed roadway from FM 2220 Ware Road to FM 1926 23rd Street would consist of 3 12-foot wide travel lanes in each direction, separated by a 14-foot wide raised median. A sidewalk would be constructed on the south side of the roadway and a 10-foot wide shared use path on the north side. No additional right-of-way would be required for the proposed improvements. The existing stormwater management system would be upgraded. In accordance with the National Environmental Policy Act, or NEPA, technical analyses are being completed on the proposed project to document the potential environmental impacts of the project. The areas being studied include biological resources, including threatened and endangered species and their habitats, water resources, cultural resources, including historic and archaeological resources, hazardous materials, traffic noise, and community impacts. Now that we have reviewed the project, I would like to highlight the estimated timeline for project completion. Look for the red "We Are Here" arrow at the top left of your screen. After the comment period closes for this public meeting on January 2nd, 2026, the project team will evaluate the comments throughout the month of January. Based on the comments received and further design, the final schematic will be completed by early next year. Once all the technical reports have been completed and approved, environmental clearance is anticipated in June of 2026. Once the project receives environmental clearance, it will move into the final design stage, with construction tentatively beginning by August of 2027. The City of McAllen and TxDOT encourage you to review the materials regarding this project and provide feedback. While comments are always welcome, they must be received on or before Friday, January 2nd, 2026, to be included in the official public meeting documentation. As shown on this slide, there are several ways you can submit your comments. The comment form can be downloaded from the City of McAllen or TxDOT websites. Fill it out and email to edmendoza@mcallen.net. Include Nolana Avenue on the subject line. You can mail to City of McAllen, Attention Engineering Department, 1300 Houston Avenue, McAllen, Texas, 78501. You can also access the comment form at the City of McAllen's website at www.mcallen.net, or by scanning the QR code shown on the screen, or at www.txdot.gov and search keyword Nolana Avenue Widening Project. You can also drop the comment form in the comment box at the in-person open house. As a reminder, all comments must be received on or before January 2nd, 2026. Responses to comments received will be available online at City of McAllen's website and at www.txdot.gov, keyword search Nolana Avenue Widening Project, once they have been prepared. All information regarding the project can be found on the public meeting webpage by clicking on the link shown on the screen or by scanning the QR code on the right. Please do not hesitate to contact us with any questions. For further questions regarding project-specific information, contact Mr. Eduardo Mendoza, City of McAllen, Director of Engineering by phone at 956-681-1151 or email edmendoza@mcallen.net with any questions or comments at any time during the project development phase. The information shared in this virtual meeting will continue to be available on our meeting webpage. We are interested in hearing any feedback you might have on the information presented and the proposed project plans. Submit your comments by mail, email, online, or in person. Your input will be evaluated in conjunction with the technical evaluations as we move forward with design. Responses to comments received by Friday, January 2nd, 2026 will be published with the virtual meeting report on the meeting webpage in the coming weeks. Thank you for your interest, and we look forward to hearing from you.